Welcome to this week's Monday Minutes. My name is Kelly.
And my name is Jessie, and this week we have two fabulous guests with us. We have Travis Callie from Baker and Taylor, and we have Lori Thurrott from Cuyahoga County Public Library System. And they are joining us this week to talk about BTCat. Welcome.
Hi.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. So over the past year, we've worked on some integration with Baker and Taylor in the Koha system to integrate the BTCat catalog. So Travis, why don't you kick us off by telling us just a little bit about that project and kind of the concept behind it?
Lovely. Thank you, Jessie. So BTCat is, of course, an alternative cataloging database in the industry with 70 million clean bibliographic records in the system, not a lot of duplicates. We've brought a lot of new functionality into the ecosystem, introducing a lot of new concepts to help craft and scale our standardizations in our bibliographic records. But one of the great things that we've done with Bywater is creating a two-way API so we get a perfect overlay in our record at point of catalog over that record from point of acquisition. And our friend Lori at Cuyahoga uses that quite a bit with her team, and maybe have had quite a bit of influence on how we developed it.
A little bit. Yeah, we love the API. It works great. It gives a very seamless user experience. You can search in BTCat and overlay into your catalog with, no editing required.
That's awesome.
Yeah, awesome.
All right. You want to see it?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I am here in BTCat. I have just logged in. This is my homepage. It's got a few things on it. I put resources over here, and I keep the tweets from Baker and Taylor and all the news about the updates in BTCat down here in the community area. But up here along the top, you've got the search interface, and you search by keyword, title, author, ISBN, or UPC code with this API. So I've got a book here. It's the Liberty, Equality, Fashion, and Women Who Styled the French Revolution. It's got a nice picture of, I think, Josephine Bonaparte on the front. So I'm going to scan this in and see if I find a record. And I found records. Now, Travis just mentioned that you find only one record, that their database is very clean. There's not a lot of duplicates. What we have done in our library, because we have some things that we like to, other catalogs that we like to search in, is we've set up Z39.50 targets so that we get records from some other libraries, like here's LA County, here's Columbus Metro, and Colorado Unified Libraries, so that we get results from them as well. You can also see here on the very first line, that one that's highlighted, that's the record that's currently sitting in my catalog. So it actually, through the API, you can actually see that you already have this record in the catalog, and you can see whether or not it is cataloged already, because this is an interesting record. So like the BTCat record here, if you look at it, it's got all subfield 7s. They're all like thema, BISAC, whatever. If I look at Columbus Metro has a brief record. I think this is why this is sitting on my shelf. LA County actually has cataloged it. So I can take a record from LA County to bring it over this way too. All I do, it's the same interface. You compare it. You say, oh, okay, that looks great. We're going to add that 935 without actually opening up the macro bit. And then, if I wanted to do further edits on it, I can open up the editing, and then I have the macro folder here, and I can say, it's not going to do anything, but say this has the global ad 246 for title with numerals in it, it would do that. So like if this was Liberty, Equity, Fashion, 1800 to 1900, it would then create something different for, add that 246. Can
Wonderful.
global remove, can global do other things. There were some in here. Yeah, RDA fields. It's got the ones for RDA in there. We've got a lot of different macros built in. We just we don't necessarily use them all that frequently, but they are here. So yeah, if I wanted to save this to my database at this point, I just say I'm saving it locally. And in this time around, it says this MARC record has been created successfully with the following identifiers. Tells you where it's going and what it's going to overlay. And you say, okay. And if I come back over here to instance of Koha and I scan that in,
There
it
we
will
go.
replace the brief record that was there. That, you know, it's got here's the 600, the the other 610s, the 650 for fashion, all of that stuff has been put in. If I go to the go over here to the normal screen and I want to look at the modification log, I can see there's the BTCat API for loading it. And it shows me what the record looked like before and what the record looked like afterwards. If I want to really be picky-uni about what changes I made.
Beautiful. So that's instant. I mean, that connection was fast. It sent that record right over.
Yes, it is. It's instantaneous. There's no waiting. It comes right over. You know, from here within Koha, those of you, you know, that those Koha libraries out here know that you can do anything you want. You can edit it in whichever editor you want.
Well, this has been wonderful. Travis and Lori, thank you so much for coming to show us a sneak peek of what the integration looks like for BTCat and Koha.
This is fantastic. I love the interaction, Lori, that you did, the whole process. It's a great look from the start. So thank you so much for doing that.
You're very welcome.
If anyone's interested in seeing more of BTCat and the integration of Koha, you can reach out to Travis directly and he would be happy to show you how that integration works between BTCat and your Koha system, and we'll include his information in the email.
Perfect. Okay. And have a great week.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.